What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another amazing episode from the Careful Boys, where we are currently
off the record.
Hey, not bad. That was enthusiastic.
Spirit. Hey,
like
We need to do that a lot together.
well, it sometimes sucks when we do it all together. Yeah, but that was good.
That was good. It's the crescendo of the last part of the day.
This time it felt right.
This one felt good.
It didn't feel manufactured.
Yeah. Well, today everybody's familiar with that, that phrase, to walk a day in someone else's shoes. So let's
stinky shoes.
Some people wear high heels and I don't wear those.
Okay.
Because I'm not gay.
Just for the hypotheticals, if you were to walk a day in someone else's shoes, who would it be and why?
Oh, that's a good one.
Not a woman's, because I don't want to be confused for being gay.
Yeah, I don't want people to catcall me.
What?
And it's hard to walk in high heels. You might break your ankle.
One? Wow.
And I'm already tall, and I think that being above 6'4" looks weird.
Would you be a short guy? You want to be a short guy?
No, not for even a second.
Have you heard of the Hazda tribe?
Who?
No.
The Hazda.
The
ones that eat the honey?
No, but
Yeah.
everybody in sunglasses right now is making me feel a little left out.
No, I don't know, the lighting changed and my eyes got hurt.
It actually does help my eyes. Like I feel more alert.
You look blind.
This is yeah. Nick actually looks blind.
I got these for $12 on Amazon.
I want to be the very best. No, I want to be in a hunter-gatherer tribe.
So walk in the shoes of a hunter-gatherer?
Yeah, and then I wanna like
You have
like
shoes.
the Avatar? No, it's probably
good.
barefoot.
They're barefoot. Yeah.
So I want to feel what it's like to be barefoot and calloused up for so many years that you can run on rocks and it doesn't even hurt. And then I also, knowing what I know now, but then I can experience their world. It's kind of like Avatar. You know how he goes into that tribe? They're like, you are like a baby.
Which one? Like the Dante Bosco Avatar?
No,
Okay.
the blue people Avatar. Yeah, the Avatar.
What makes you want to go on a hunter-gatherer tribe?
I want to know how different it is for my life in modern world technology comfort, and how far away we strayed from natural human.
You want to feel the distance.
I want to feel like waking up when the light comes up naturally.
Yeah.
I don't know if in this life are there things that are tight, unbalanced in my body? Am I eating, am I optimal? Not saying being a hunter-gatherer, you're at the peak of health and fitness, but you probably just feel completely different. And you're not with the phone, just catching shit, eating a fucking salmon, whatever it is.
You think you'd be hungry all the time?
I don't know, because that's what you're eating every day.
And that might be good for you, actually.
Is your porn just chalk on a cave wall?
I think my porn,
Grab a bitch, right?
Oh, that's pretty good.
I probably
Could
see
be
a
your neighbor's
girl-
wife and you're just jacking it to her.
But that's
Cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, but they all have titties out. I probably see a girl's earlobe or whatever that tribe's horny thing is. She might have broad ass shoulders or a long neck.
Or they might just have a bunch of certain body paints that symbolize
Yeah.
some sort of prestige.
Sick.
That shit probably makes me horny.
How long do you think you would do it for? You think you want it for a day or a week? Or
Until I start missing my life here, I guess.
So it's convenient.
Yeah.
You know what I would really love? I would love to see what it's like to live in a super small nothing town where everybody's just knows each other, and I would work at a cafe and just see the same people and everyone's just really friendly and satisfied with life.
Cheers.
Dude, that sounds like...
You could do that now,
That's
dog.
to me that yeah.
Why do you want to do that?
Well, I don't think I can do it now. I think you'd have to be there a long time.
Yeah, but why do you want to do that? What's the draw?
Because I want to see what all the hubbub is, because people love that, and we don't have that here. It's really rare to build that.
That's true.
And it's very opposite of how we live in this fast-paced city. So I wonder what it's like for people that never leave town. It's the same generations of people in this little spot, but they're completely content. I want to know why. What's that thing?
Do you think
You
they're
know?
content or they're just defeated?
Nah, I think they actually legitimately are cool with it.
I think they're fulfilled every day.
Maybe, I don't know if it's changed since the internet age when they have to be aware of fucking everything, but I know it's definitely a thing.
Dude,
That's why Dave Chappelle lives where he lives.
Yeah.
He lives in Ohio, super small town, and he says everyone just knows him, he knows everyone, but no one's about the Hollywood fame or life, and it's just so refreshing. When he has to do his meetings, he flies to LA, does his stuff, but he goes right back and there's like no noise. He doesn't even have a cell phone. His assistant is the one that posts things for him. He has a flip phone so he can still talk to people, but he does not have a modern phone.
Yeah, that's
Hawaii's like that for me.
That's my boring answer. My cool answer is I would want to know what it's like to be an undercover spy that's infiltrating a drug ring, and I'm so high up, and I'm at the border of becoming compromised myself. Where they're wondering if I'm ever gonna.
Donnie Bosco.
Donnie Brasco,
Yes.
dude.
Donnie Brasco.
I want to know what that.
Dante Bosco.
Dante Bosco.
What happened to him?
Blue Avatar.
Yeah, dude, the shitty one.
Bosco feels like, dude.
Too scary.
That's
Holy
The
scary.
shit.
Steven Spielberg one.
Because it's like you have to make such a pivotal choice.
That's fucking
you know?
scary as
And you can't go back either.
And you're
way.
starting to get close with the gang. And you're just
Yeah.
like, wait, is the American government the bad guys? I don't know. I like this guy.
Right, and you're missing all your check-ins, and then your station doesn't know where you are. Your wife forgets that you're, like all that stuff is like slowly,
That's scary.
and you're about to just fully commit to this extra life.
It's kind of like the Avatar, though, if you think about it, right? Because you like the blue guy, you become the blue guy.
The shitty one.
The shitty one.
Yeah,
Did
with
you see
Dante
the new
Bosco.
one? Did you see the new one? Did you see it?
No.
There's
Wave the Water. Yeah, I saw that one.
Number 2.
is the two better than one?
I think it's different, but I think it's still fun, really entertaining.
So my neighbor says that it's really good, but he has terrible taste. So I think probably it's not good.
I think it's like if you watch IMAX and you like visual spectacles, it's really fun. It's genuinely fucking Titanic and Avatar. Avatar Wave the Water.
Down. I like Titanic.
Then you're gonna because there's certain scenes that are literally like, wait, this is James Cameron. This is from Titanic, but it's just the blue
Right.
people inside.
Yeah.
Because he knows how to do water and fucking the drama and the music and the splashes.
So you liked it.
Visually, because I was watching IMAX, I was a little high.
You're high. That's
That's the key problem.
neighbor too.
Probably helps.
He gets high.
It is help. It does help.
I don't get high.
Any other movie reviews?
I think
John Wick
for
4.
me, I would be one of those guys who is in pornography and gets his dick sucked every single day. But that's not the best part. To me, it's trying to complain about my day to other people. They try to be like I know that you think this is tight, but like, oh my god, today was so fucking crazy. Like this chick's like throwing up on my fucking cock again, and I'm like, oh my god, the acidity. And just people are just basically just like completely flabbergasted. They have no idea what to say, and they're all just not relating to me whatsoever. But they're being polite.
And you're talking to like a priest, a virgin, a guy that's just incel.
Guy's been married for 40 years, and his wife thinks that blowjobs are disrespectful.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Yeah.
And you're just like, I don't know what to do.
And I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sick of going to work. I gotta go to work again tomorrow morning early.
This time it's a threesome scene with two girls.
I'm gonna be fighting over my cock.
Yeah, I gotta do an orgy scene
I
later.
don't know what to do.
It's so
about
good. It's honestly such a great answer, though.
That's a great answer.
I gotta admit it.
Sometimes I just feel like a piece of meat. You know what I mean, guys?
You guys know what I'm talking about. All right, hey, to that, huh? To some fucking meat, huh?
Here, here.
Hey guys, I think tomorrow's my last shoot. Honest to God, I'm sick of this life.
Nick?
Dude, I think I would be an NBA player, bro.
Wow.
You like basketball that much?
That's pretty tight.
Like I do, but then I don't.
Are you on stilts?
But the life of NBA life is sick too, though.
No,
I think the hoops are lowered and you're on stilts.
I'm the guy that's cleaning up the wet spots. That's me.
Are you a bench warmer?
life.
Hey, are you a bench
You
warmer?
want some more Gatorade?
No, he's like a Muggsy Bogues.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Short guy that can dunk,
5'7", right?
Yeah.
But I mean like the lifestyle of an NBA player. I just think it's so cool, right?
Having a lot of kids?
Not even that. I literally mean to the point of going to practice every day and then just working on like one skill or whatever skill set it is, whether it's like free throws, layup lines, whatever. Just having like a structured, regimented practice.
The purpose is pretty
consistently,
strong. Yeah.
and then in 3 days you have a game, and then you do that consistently every single week. I think that's something about that to me. I just feel like is really.
What if we only had one day to do this?
One day is great.
A day in the life.
One day is great, bro. A day in the life.
Yeah.
You know, say
Michael Jordan.
And that might change his answer from being like basketball practice to like, I don't know, the NBA finals, like one game. You know what I mean? You might want the thrill of that.
Game 5.
Making the game-winning shot at the buzzer of the finals would be
Like,
badass.
that's
cool, but like dropping, like being Luka Doncic, bro. You know, fucking
Like losing game.
yeah, arguing with Kyrie Irving all the time.
I hope that one day you guys win the game though.
Would you
Yeah.
choose practice or would you choose the game day if it was only one day?
I would definitely do. I would do a game day and then like think of it like Kobe style. You know what I mean? Like getting shots up 4 hours before the game for 3. You know, just like putting shots up. I think something about that to me. I'm like, man, that's really cool.
It is cool as fuck.
You know what I mean?
And then you could be like Michael Jordan after the game. You keep practicing.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Or
man.
you're like, some guy in court said like, "Hey, Michael, you're the greatest ever," and you're like, "I will fucking destroy this motherfucker tomorrow." Can't believe you said this shit to me. I'll fucking kill you. Ever? That's it.
That's it.
That's only.
What about all
What about
time?
in the past?
What about Infinity?
I was reading this book by Michael's trainer, and he's trained also Kobe too, so he's a legendary trainer in
Trains
like
the best
game.
dudes.
Yeah, and he was saying like those guys at that level, they're so fucking ritualistic because they not only like, you know, for us we're trying to be at the A game, right? They're trying to bring their A plus game, but every single time. So one of the times, I forgot what it was, but Michael's just an extremely competitive guy, no matter what. So even when he's like, all right, I'll meet you guys at the court, he's racing them. Like he jumps in a Porsche or his Ferrari and he's racing his fucking butler, racing his haircut person, he's racing everyone because everything is a fucking.
And he's gambling with them.
Yeah, and because everything is a fucking competition, right?
It's like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Raising the stakes.
I forgot what happened, but he ended up being almost late. So his assistant, his personal trainer was like, "Oh fuck, well I'll just make it easy on you." And what Michael usually does is every single game he has a brand new box of shoes, and he laces them up. This time he laced it for him. Michael, here you go. Put these on. Get on the court. He takes them. He throws it away. And he goes, "Nope, I have to lace it myself." Like that, even to that detail. And he asked him why.
Throws it
And
away.
he asked him why, and he goes, the feeling that he gets when he opens a brand new box of shoes teleports him to when he's a kid, and that's what he plays for. He plays for this feeling. So if you fuck with his feeling, he doesn't have this like primal, like I never had shoes my whole life. I finally got my own pair of shoes. I need to have that feeling. And I'm like,
What if Steve Green thinks that's dumb?
it could be done.
Steve is also getting a sick throw up on his dick that day. So
And he's like, I can't believe this happening to me again.
Well, that was cool. It's cool to hear.
Who would you switch with?
For me, I think it would have to be maybe with some sort of like musical genius, like
that's a good one.
like
Michael Jackson.
Hans Zimmer, or like if he's
That's a
alive,
good
yeah.
Jackson.
Yeah, Quincy Jones or someone like Ryanimay even, or like, but like to be in the studio and see someone create a masterpiece from scratch,
Timbaland?
it's cool. Yeah.
Hey, that's cool, bro.
Yeah, like to like hear it,
That's
and
a
then,
really good
and then
one.
hear their idea, and then like see it like come together. I think that'd be really, really
I
cool.
just saw this interview. They asked Rick Rubin. They're like, "So what do you do?" He goes, I don't know. They just trust my sound."
He always says that.
He's a fucking genius too.
He downplays the shit out of himself too.
Yeah, he's
He loves that. Did you have one, Anthony?
I mean, I got so many thoughts that are going through my mind. I love Joe's like hunter-gatherer stuff too, because and I think about like that fishing tribe where they like go deep sea diving,
Yeah.
and just live on the little boats out there.
They can
And then they hold their
breath.
breath for like 5 minutes, right? The Filipino group.
Because I do also,
like Avatar
I
people.
do wonder how far are we away from what we're intended, you know?
Yeah, or just even physically capable on a completely different scale from anything that I know in my current modern life, right? So I do love stuff like that and the thought of that. I do love the idea of maybe even being like
A male porn star?
Tiger Woods for a day.
It's the same thing.
You know what I mean?
He fucks a lot of hot girls.
Yeah, he does.
But just even the idea of
Beating
like
the porn stars up.
like your day, maybe desensitized to him now, but like if I could just go on like the illest golf courses on the world, play, and it's just like you get to just play golf at the highest level, and people are just watching you do this luxury relaxing sport that takes like 4 hours. You're just hitting a fucking ball with a stick. You know, but
you
even
guys
better, Michael Jordan will play like 36 holes before he fucking throws down 40 points in a game later that night. So it's like, whoa, there's levels to that shit.
Did you see the interview of Tiger Woods talking about how they said who would you love to play golf with the most? Like if you could just pick people to play golf with, and he said my son. Like, obviously me and my son, and he's like, and all the porn stars I was fucking them.
Tampon. They're really good with balls.
And he's like, you're gonna need a lot of clubs.
I also have no idea how this life would be, but like there's this random thought, the complete other direction of the hunter-gatherer is like, what if we were just like Saudi princes for a day?
That's a good
That's actually what I'm scared of.
That's a really
I'm
good
scared of too much pleasure, and then you come back and you're depressed.
Because you can't have it again.
Yeah, and you're like,
Like Inception when they wake up.
It would be almost like playing a video game. It's so far from your world that like you wouldn't even associate it with what you know.
Yeah.
Only
Especially for a day.
Only a guy who wakes up in the morning and cold plunges and then works out and then fucking runs 7 miles is like, I don't think I would like comfort very much.
You know what's funny too? It would be kind of cool to be Andy Warhol at the era where he could have done any piece of shit and people go, it's genius. And they're just watching you and waiting for you to like do something. Everyone goes,
Campbell soup can, but it's a blue label and everyone's like, oh my fucking god.
The father of contemporary.
it'd be pretty funny to fuck around that whole day and just make pieces of shit and everyone's just like, oh, it's timeless.
And I think there's something to say, you know, to the idea of like having a curiosity and a desire to go to like both ends of the spectrum and experience.
oh yeah.
To have absolutely nothing and be completely content with just like a lifestyle of like survival.
Yeah.
Just as much as like to have way more than anybody in the world ever would possibly need, and just to taste like the idea of being like, I don't like the look of this entire building. Plow it down. We'll build another. You know what I mean? Just like unnecessary power. But who knows? It's just a curiosity versus like a desire. You know what I mean?
One of those, one of the things that I see Saudi princes do that I think is really cool is, have you seen them set up camp in like the middle of the desert? They bust out all these like hookah and tea, and they just have this massive spread of like grapes and food.
Oh
and shit.
yeah.
And then they just chill and talk with the homies and like
That's great.
smoke and chat.
Chill out, yeah.
Yeah,
No women, right?
I just chill. I'm like, but you just have this.
but in a cooler environment.
It's basically
We need hookah, dude. That's what we need.
But we need to go in the middle of the desert and just set up those camps and then have that spread. And I want that whole thing.
Maybe like 6 or 7 tigers are just chilling around.
Yeah.
Throw a piece of meat at it when you just want to be entertained.
That's crazy.
But you know what I mean? It's just exotic
Yeah.
and unattainable to like our normalcy.
Because our version of that is like, you got your cat, and then I'll bring some Pringles over, and then we could get a shisha going, you know, and then like, maybe we'll, you know, talk and munch on some chips and grapes.
The other thing I would
charcuterie.
do is walk a day in Jill's shoes so that she can never fucking complain ever again, because I know how fucking easy her life is. Telling me how fucking hard that shit is. I'm like, man, I've been living your life.
The day she has a period, and suddenly this guy's like, I can't do it. He's like, oh fuck, what is this?
This is like someone kicked me in the fucking nuts, goddamn.
You know what'd be kind of cool too is to switch places with somebody that's at the very, very highest clearance of information in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And to just know everything they know.
What if you go back to your regular life though, and like you're fucked? Like I would rather the naivety and ignorance.
Crazy.
So you're basically,
Nuts,
you have the brain of Wikipedia?
Or you just, or the alternative dark Wikipedia. It doesn't even,
dark web
or some shit
yeah,
like
like
that.
just something.
There's probably an ironic twist to it, like Dark Mirror, where like you're fucking Julian Assange and you're in a prison cell. You have all the information, but
You're like, why did I choose this? I had one person I could switch with, and now I'm in a prison cell. Knowledge is not exactly
and
what I
like,
want.
This is
Mr.
wild.
Assange, Pamela Anderson is coming to visit you now, which is a fact. She comes to visit him all the time. Do you guys know that?
Whoa.
And they're like, whoa, Pamela's coming. And then she comes and she's 74 years old, and you're like, fuck.
Wait,
Should have chose Tommy Lee.
Pamela Anderson visits Julian Assange?
Yeah.
And every time he goes, fuck.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know how old she is now. He's like, oh my God, 1998, Pamela, let's go. And then she comes, and then,
Let's go.
yeah, no, he's like, wait, what year is it?
Wire!
Guard, quickly! What year is it, sir? He's like,
2033.
oh my God, Pamela! Oh my God, there's gonna be dust coming out of that fucking thing.
Jeez.
But at least I got a visitor.
Would you guys ever want to be it's Scottie Pippen's shoes and feel what it feels like to be the best second place ever
I don't know what that feels like.
In every way.
in every
Michael's
fucking
kid is railing his wife, dude.
That's so.
But yes, his wife.
That's his wife. I mean, that was his wife.
Jeez,
Like,
that's true. God, man.
Michael is like literally dunking all over the guy and dribbling all around him in every way.
Pippen wakes up and it's like Jordan.
Hey Pippen, can we do an ESPN spot about when you were with Jordan?
but he's also the best
Yeah,
at the being second.
Do you think he feels like Robin with Batman? Do you think he's filled in his role like that's who I am?
I think Scottie Pippen is better than Robin.
But Batman trained Robin. Like, Scotty's good on his own.
Yeah, Scottie Pippen. It's imagine if Robin could beat all of the Batman villains by himself, and then there's still Batman. But Robin can't. Robin needs Batman.
That's the hard thing. I would never want that because I would hate to feel what it's like to have all of that skill and all of that success and still feel a shadow. Like, that sucks.
And worst thing of all, your name is fucking Robin.
Pippen.
Oh, right. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's not Jordan. Jordan has a
Be
ring.
Pippen, or would you rather be Karl Malone? Being that good and never touching the ring just because you happen to be in the same era.
No, not Karl Malone. I'd rather be Dallas Shrift.
I'd rather be Karl Malone.
What if you're Chuck?
Oh yeah.
And you gotta wake up every day and you're rich as fuck, but Shaq is gonna give you hell about how he's got all these championships. And no matter what you say to Shaq, because you're Chuck, right? Shaq's like, well, at least I got all these championships.
Hey, it would also be cool to be one of those people that has one of those extinct skills.
Yeah.
You know those lost skills that some people have, like where there's only one more guy that can make a perfect sphere. There's one more guy that like there's one more dude skills.
But it'll take you the whole day. You don't get to do anything else.
I mean, because when that guy's dead, it's over.
Yeah, like you make this cultural stained glass or like pottery
Yeah.
no one else does, or like use ancient old techniques.
Or to be like those shooters that can volley a rifle shot and hit a target like a mile away.
OG Hattori Hanzo, you're just making one sword the whole day.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man.
Dude, I'll be John Wick for a day. How about that?
That's pretty cool.
That'd be cool. But he's not a real guy.
Fucking run around and kill people the whole time.
He'll be sweating a lot and bleeding a lot.
But he's not real.
I want to
You
know.
think he wanted to be himself?
For breaking the rules.
Wait the movie.
I want to know what it's like to feel like the most peacefulest person in the world.
Who is that?
No, if you whoever that person is,
Judge Judy.
Gandhi? Was Gandhi?
Scottie Pippen.
I don't know, a golden retriever.
A golden retriever?
Might be.
Oh yeah, I'll be.
It might be,
Jordan's
honestly.
son is still alive. I'd say Scotty's pretty peaceful.